Hey guys, it's Gam here, and today I'm going to be embarking on a new adventure. So, as you all can see, this is Age of Hearts 2 City of Abandoned Ships. I've done a non-commentary walkthrough of this before, but I feel like I should like make one commentary series of this game, so that I can, sort of convey my thoughts and actually try to play on a tougher difficulty, because for my non-commentary walkthrough I actually played on Sailor difficulty, which is so easy. So I'll be moving on to Captain difficulty because that's what this is. Honestly, this is like the highest difficulty that I think I can go to if I want to finish the entire game. Going through all the tough quests like the City of Abandoned Ships quest line and other quests, which might be quite impossible on tougher difficulties. So I'm just gonna stick with Captain difficulty, and well, since I'm playing on Captain difficulty, I'm gonna name myself Captain Gam instead of Gam. For sea battles, I'm just gonna select tactical sea battles, because dynamic sea battles they're just too boring, because everything moves so quickly, and yeah, it's just not fun at all. Because you don't really have to use your brain, it's just shooting people and killing people. At least tactical sea battles makes things a bit more interesting. So yeah, I'm gonna stick with this mode. For enemy encounters, few encounters, I think it's too boring as well. Frequent encounters is just gonna be a headache for the player, because you're just gonna get chased by almost everybody that you meet out at sea. So we're gonna go with standard. A hardcore game means that you can only save your game in churches, and we wouldn't want that, especially for like the City of Abandoned Ships questline, because because you'll be fighting a lot of crazy people, and I mean a lot of crazy people. They can literally just one-shot you with a single swing of this sword or axe. So nope, it's too difficult. I'm not gonna go to hardcore game. I don't have the time for that anyways. It's possible to complete those hard quests uh, by only saving in churches, but I don't have the time for that, so no hardcore game. If I deselect auto reload pistols, this means that I have to keep my sword in order for my pistol to actually reload, which is kind of annoying, because in the real in not I'm not talking about real fight. In real life, yes, that's how people do it. They take their time to reload their pistols, and because of that, they cannot fight with a sword. Because everyone only has almost everyone only has two hands or two arms. So, but in this game, you'll be fighting like hordes of you might be like a one-man army on certain occasions, so it's kind of impossible to, keep your sword just to reload your pistol. So I'm just gonna go with auto reload pistols, because I believe that's how everyone else plays this game as well. So I'm just gonna stick with that. And then there are three characters you can play on. You can play Ian Stans, he's a Dutch merchant. Diego Espinosa, he's a Spanish adventurer, and Peter Blood, who is English, and he's a doctor. Uh, you can change the nationalities of these characters, but they won't make sense. Like, for example, if you choose Spain for Ian Stans, it just doesn't make sense for his name. Or France, maybe, I don't know, man. But his name can make sense for if he's English or if he's Dutch. For Diego, he can only go with Spain. It doesn't make sense for someone to be named Diego Espinosa and he's French or Dutch. Possibly English, but highly unlikely. So we're just gonna go with Peter Blood, because he has a special quest line at the beginning of the game. So we're just gonna start with that. Plus, he is a doctor, so he's a smart man. A man to whom fate has dealt with the cruelest of hands. Medicine was his calling, yes. Because eventually he will turn into a pirate or a privateer. Saving lives was his vocation, but can he withstand the brutality of the events that befall him and win the fight to survive? is to adapt to unfathomable hardships, use all his intelligence to solve the riddles of survival and face insurmountable odds. Blah 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 blah. But it will require the skills of a hero to survive and break free. But what then? Will he continue to strive for good or surrender to evil? For my non-commentary walkthrough, I chose to strive for good. I chose to become a good person. You know, my reputation was like man of honor or hero. So this time we're gonna surrender to evil. We're gonna do all the horrible things, you know, because it makes it more fun. You know, if you're doing a commentary walkthrough, you know. So we're just gonna surrender to evil. I'm just gonna say it right now. And honestly, hero types don't matter because what they do is they affect your initial stats, but you get to change your stats and as you progress in the game. So it doesn't make sense. But I'm just gonna stick with Corsair, because why not? All these, yeah, Corsair is able to drink out the flows, sink all that sails, spend all that jingles, and kill all that squeals. Although subjects do not curry love from one's fellow man, they sometimes extend one's lifespan. Adventurers aren't born, they are made. I can see both sides of this statement, but sure. Unyielding hunger for gold and stimulation can lead many a respectable man to such holes, as no luck can help one escape alive, only that's trusty musket and a 24 caliber. That's spelled in the American way. A merchant finding the right screw that. I'm not being a merchant, so Corsair is who I am. And moment, this has to go here, so that
your courage is exemplary, sir.
You can hear me speak. So Lord Gilderoy, this is Jeremy Pitt. He is apparently a friend of Peter Blood. So Lord Gilderoy is heavily injured. He's here in the house. I carried him here. He sent me for you to him quickly. Thanks, Pitt. I'll go to him. You stay here, and if you see the King's Dragoons galloping over towards here, immediately warn us. So where will he be going? Oh, so he'll become the Watchman.
What did you want to talk about?
Andrew Baines. Oh, hello, Dr. Blood. How good that you have come. Lord Gilderoy is heavily injured. He is now lying in the bedroom on the second floor of the West Wing. I came as soon as I could. I'll go to him immediately. In the meanwhile, get some hot water and clean cloth ready. I'll bring everything that you ask. I beg you, hurry. My lord is too bad. I'll do everything that's in my power. Here goes to his office. So West Wing is there. Second floor. As you can see, there are two doors, but one of them doesn't open, so it's this one. You go to this guy. He's lying. I don't see any blood. Let me just save the game again because this game it can crash quite a few
Excuse
times,
me, but I must be going.
So, yeah. Doctor, I've prepared everything you've asked. Thank you. Put it there. And now you will be doing something to this man. I don't know what happened to him, so but most likely it's surgery. Then once it's done, you talk to this guy. What's happened to him? Will he live? There was a spasm. I've treated the wounds and administered medicine. Now he'll get better, but he needs complete rest.
When we get an odd moment, I'd love to hear about your adventures.
Plus, Peter, the Dragoons of the Tangier Regiment are coming here looking for the rebels. I think we've nothing to fear. We live in a Christian country, and Christians don't fight the wounded or those who give them shelter. Still, Jeremy Benalelo somewhere. Alright, I'll hide in the chimney pipe, but you don't know Colonel Cook. He's the devil incarnate, and you don't even have a sword to defend yourself. I could just take mine. I hid in the chest on the balcony, but you need to find the key and hurry up. The Dragoons will swoop in here any minute now. So you have a chest on the balcony, or you know that there's a chest there, but you don't know where the key is. So who's the last one who opened the chest or locked the chest? Should be you, right? Since you hid the sword in the chest. Why do you want Peter Blood to find it for you? What do you want us to find for you? Anyways, thanks, I'll go get it. Though if Thane's with me, I wouldn't need it. He just disappears. There's a big chest over here. So we shall go out, and the key is actually right here, as you can see. It's a complex key. And this is the balcony. Open the chest 10 bullets, a Beretta sword, and a crappy pistol. So just get these 2 items. Oh, alright. We have 3 elixirs, 4 medical herbs, and 1 antidote. Though we don't really need the antidote because we're not fighting people who can poison us, like the undead, and I think only the undead. Yeah. Excluding the Flying Dutchman, I guess. I don't know, I forgot. Anyways, now we wait. Here they come. This is Captain Hobart.
Stop right there, you dog!
I'm Captain Hobart. Hobart from the Dragoon of Colonel Kirkai hiding with the rebels. We've heard about an injured man lying on the 2nd floor. Who is he? We're not hiding any rebels, sir. The gentleman is hurt. That's clear without words. There's no need to ask how this cursed rebel was wounded. Taking boys in the name of all that's remained. Sir, we live in England, not Tangiers. So, Captain Hobart is just doing his job, and Peter Blood is also doing his job. And sadly, because of this, they get into an argument. And Peter Blood tries to talk his way out of this situation, not just for him, but for Lord Gildoy as well. But it just didn't work because they're all just outnumbered anyways. And Captain Hobart has the power to do whatever he wants to them. And so they fight. And I don't know why they just sent one person to fight me. It's done. Okay, run. One of them is a pistol, the other one is this guy is John Woodman, his twin. You'll know who John Woodman is soon. But anyways, we fight this guy. Ouch, ouch, hit. But anyways, this guy's dead. There's 2 silver ingots. You have a wine and a shoe. Alright, oh, he doesn't. Oh! Oh, I didn't die from that pistol shot. Oh, never mind. Yes, that.
In light of the evidence presented to this court, you have been found guilty of the crimes of which you have been accused. It is the decision of this court that you be taken to a place of incarceration and there be held for onward transportation to a place that would be deemed suitable.
A ship's prison. From England to the Caribbean. Oh no, look at this. Beautiful artwork anyways, but yep.
Your courage is exemplary,
Hello.
sir.
Peter, medicine taken, health increased, use potion, what? Okay, hello Peter, today marks exactly 1 month since we started work on Colonel Bishop's sugar plantations. I can clearly tell you are extremely homesick and you're tired of this shit. I know. Yesterday, the blacksmith from Bridgewaters was lashed to death for rebel rousing. Even though all he did was express his annoyance, this is why there's no freedom of speech here. But yeah, nothing made me happy. But we can't do a thing without outside help. Look at this fellow got caught a couple weeks back. They flogged him and then they branded the letters EC on his forehead, so for the rest of his life, everyone would know that he's an escaped convict. Yeah. Bishop is looking for me. Try not to irritate him because we do need a doctor around here. So now Peter Blood is very important because he's the only doctor in the plantation. I mean they're slaves, so whatever. So now you get to change your stats. That's why, like I said, it doesn't matter if you're a corsair, adventurer, or a merchant, because eventually you get to change your stats. So you want to be good at fighting, or do you want to be good at other stuff like naval combat, or other stuff like trading, or making sure that everything goes in your favor, like the wind is always on your side and stuff like that, and of course, you know, leadership. Well, this when you get to, it really depends. Okay, so but actually it doesn't really matter. The music's kind of distracting, but it actually doesn't matter because you get to train yourself anyways. Like if you wanna, you can increase your ship skills at the beginning of the game, but you can keep on going to fight people. Like you can just keep on going to hand-to-hand combat, and eventually you will increase your weapon stats. So actually it doesn't matter, but I'm just gonna do this anyway. So okay, wait, maybe it does matter because for stuff like energy, it doesn't really go up unless you have this dynamo personal ability. So yeah, we want to increase energy because it's very important, especially in a hand-to-hand fight. So it depends on the level of this reaction, so we're just gonna max this shit out. There we go. And you want to increase your life points, so it depends on your endurance, so we just move this to 10. And it increases per level, but for energy it does not increase when you up a level, so just take note, okay? You can see my grappling and my doctoring has increased as well. So as my carpentry, should I say my repair stats? But let me see. So with the rise in your level, you will attract stronger enemies and of course get better items. So you also want to carry, make sure that you are able to carry a lot of stuff in your pockets. So you gotta up your power as well. This is exactly what I did for my non-commentary walkthrough as well. So now you understand why I did this. Simple. Because you wanna max out the amount of things you can carry, because this does not increase if you level up. Same for your energy, it does not increase as you level up, only your health does. So what we want to do is to max out the stuff that cannot be increased, you know, because these two stats are static. The others can be increased. You just gotta train yourself. So, and there are also items like some trinkets where you can acquire that can increase your stats as well, but they don't increase your energy and your weight. So these two are on their own. So you want to max it out max them out at the beginning of the game. So this is the perfect way to do it. Now we save the game again because it might crash at any moment. There's a bullet. I mean there are 3 bullets, but actually it's just 1 bullet. So this is just a picture. And now Colonel Bishop will talk to us.
This is the laziest bunch of brutes I've ever seen.
You're a brute. Alright, the governor's wife is having another attack. What kind of attack? Heart attack? Oh, it's a migraine attack. So Colonel Bishop has been saying this exact paragraph in white over and over again. So Peter Blood knows exactly what Bishop is going to say. So Wecker and Bronson, they're 2 doctors in this colony as well, but Peter Blood's the best. Peter Blood is the only slave that has the freedom to walk around the city because he's a doctor. He's not just a doctor, he's a very talented one. So we go to the residence.
When I'm out at sea, I've no equals.
I mean, eventually you still have to talk to this guy because this guy is a drunkard. He will go to the tavern and you will meet him later. So yeah. Anyways,
Just keep walking and don't get in our
chose to
way.
talk to me, so when after I'm Peter Blood, I'm here under orders from Colonel. I've been ordered to come and see you, but you cannot pick up my spouse, so ask Doctor for a friend, and Peter Blood is just so good that he is not giving any business, stealing from the business from Dr. Johnson. Oh, Dr. Wecker as well. The two of them. That's it. Peter Blood and Dr. Wecker are bankrupting Johnson, so they're both going to be stealing the business from Dr. Johnson. Such clever fellows are aware about slaves. Why the hell am I here?
You will not find a greater city than ours in all.
Bedroom on the upper floor. So now we save before we loot. Found 2 bullets and a grape. Or a bunch of grapes. Go to this room.
I need your help.
So it looks like you need medicine. So we get out, we talk to the governor. We tell him that we need a lot of money for medication, but then we're gonna get it for free. So now we talk to...
So, a migraine, you say?
And it turns out Mr. Dan, who I think is a pharmacist, is not here. But it doesn't matter because we have ourselves migraine medicine. It's pronounced migraine.
So, a migraine, you say?
You pronounce it as migraine, but if you're American, you pronounce it as migraine. And in my country, even though we follow the British way, we actually pronounce it as migraine because, I don't know, people just, I guess because it sounds nicer, I guess. Anyways, you talk to this guy. 3 different options. The third one is the dumbest one. Second one is the honest one. The first one is the dishonest one, but it's the best one. Because now you have 2 migraine medication. It'll come in handy later, so... Or not, it doesn't actually come in handy.
I need your help.
I don't really need that, but whatever. Anyways...
Hey there, friends. Have a seat.
What will you have,
Share a
Captain?
drink with us.
Hey, Dr. Black, good morning. Tell me where Dr. Wecker is upstairs. So you go here, you talk to Dr. Wecker.
Unfortunately, miracle cures are still a work of fiction.
This guy's old, he looks like he's in his 50s. Or actually, people don't really live that long back in the day, but whatever. Peter Black's young and he's smart. So he wants to help Dr. Peter Blood because he knows Peter Blood is an extremely talented doctor, but he is a slave, so he can't get to do what he really is good, he really is good at. So he wants to loan us some money, which will, but. Not return. Oh you can't get that. Not allowed to have weapons anyways. The soldier will come up to you and tell you
Hold it!
to give him
What are you doing here?
Maybe some of that is done. Let's see. He's here. It's fine. Or maybe because he hasn't spawned yet. After hearing some of the plans,
Your courage is exemplary,
tips,
sir.
because he's the friend of Peter Blood, and not just a friend, but he's also a
I won't last
navigator.
much longer.
This guy says he has he is having a bad headache, so yeah, you give him the medication, and now he gives you a dagger that you can actually hide under your clothes, and the soldiers wouldn't suspect a thing.
What will your orders be, Captain?
Yeah, he totally told you what happened because I didn't see him do that. Maybe telepathy, I don't know. Anyways, he wants you to kill his sworn enemy.
Awaiting your
Not really a
instructions.
sworn enemy, more like an arch nemesis, but yeah. And this Nicholas Dyke guy, he says that he's gonna be sold, so you wanna prevent that from happening.
What the
And then this guy's a cannoneer. Jeremy Pitt is a navigator, by the way, so this guy's a cannoneer. And you need him, but he is in debt to the local moneylender, the banker, so you need to help him pay his debt. Now that that's done, you talk to Colonel Bishop, because Colonel Bishop is going to sell Nicholas and you want to prevent that from happening.
Give these loafers medical
Doesn't work.
treatment?
But he did drop
Do you want me
the
to
name of
feed them too?
buyer, so... And he's very paranoid. If you walk up here, he'll walk up as well. So you can easily just loot his chest. Oh no, okay. Oh, I can't take that, so it doesn't matter. And the stuff that I can take, nope. It's gonna walk down soon. Nope. Okay. He's not gonna come down. Alright, there you go. Quickly. I can't take any of these. Screw that. They're useless. Now we head back to town. Quest log here. 5 things to do. This is the main one. Workers offers with speak over blah blah blah. And if you read it, you'll know who to talk to. So yeah. Only 3 slaves have some grasp of seafaring, like Thorpe, Ogle, and Dyke. Songs of Freedom. You're gonna get some workers. There are 3 ways of doing this. First way is to. I'll show you all 3 ways. First way is to come in here, talk to the blacksmith.
Let's get down to business.
And he doesn't want to give us weapons, so we walk outside. Spaniard will then approach us. He's a spy.
None of your tricks. If you want
Tell
to
him
keep
that
your head,
blacksmith is there.
follow
So
us.
you know the guy's a Spaniard. You talk to any soldier. You talk to this soldier. You can talk to a soldier here.
So you were
And
just
the
leaving?
You tell him the Spaniard is here, and he goes to fight him, and the door is locked, so you just gotta wait. And then you go inside, you hear someone dying. Oh, he is dead. You take his weapons, you equip them. Not this one, but this one, yes. Go
None of
inside.
your tricks.
He wants
If you want to keep your head, follow us.
But it doesn't happen. So just do it. No. But look at the amount of energy we have. We just keep stabbing and stabbing and stabbing and swinging and stabbing and stabbing and swinging, and he's dead. Here's a Spanish sword.
If you need someone who's
And he's grateful, so he gives the weapons. You can take some more stuff, the chests, and loot other stuff, but I'm not gonna do that. The soldier's gonna approach you.
Hold it!
And now
What are
have
you doing here?
These. That's one way. Another way is to go to the tavern.
What will you have, Captain?
You're gonna give him $1,000. He tells you you have to speak to the blacksmith. So that's an additional step. We're not going to do that. Instead, what we're gonna do is speak to that muscular guy. Half naked muscular guy right here.
No tricks, buddy. Yeah. I'm not looking for trouble.
And he said that he lost a ring in the governor's house. So that's it. Not just that now. Heck, Bob told you that his arch nemesis either goes to the tavern or the brothel. We didn't find him in the tavern, so he must be in the brothel. So we go in here. We
Leave me alone.
tell him that we want to kill him, and then we just go back to doing our own stuff. So
Don't distract me from my duty. So you were just leaving?
I told him that he wants to go inside, but he doesn't let you go inside. So you need an outside context. You need to find a way to trick them. So you just gotta come in to the pharmacist's house, talk to him, tell him that you need a third migraine medication, and then you talk to the soldier about it again. He will let you in. He won't let you into this room because you have to talk to the governor, and then
I have something to tell you, Capitan.
You get a ring. You go back to the tavern. more than 5k, so you can pay off the debt to Landed. First, let's take this guy. Because there is a merchant that has arrived to buy a slave. And now that's done, you talk to this moneylender, you tell him that you're gonna pay off Ogle's debt for him. You go into this house.
The chest on your ship is not the best place to store money.
As well, but he steals his stuff. He doesn't know that. Is he coming up? He is not. So take all his stuff, save the game again. What is okay? There we go. That was easy. Now that that's done, it's 8 AM, which means
just keep walking and don't get in our way.
we can fight the guy. Now let's actually save the game for real. So now that we're done with Ogle's quest, we're done with Nicholas Dyke's quest. We're just gonna do this one. We'll stop the Jummy Pit's quest. Now we're just gonna go fight this guy.
Get lost. I ain't got
Guess you
time to
saber.
chit chat.
Oh, not today. So much energy, you can just keep stabbing him. Just keep doing what I do. And what he did in time. Easy. Hope I keep taking these two because soldiers will just take it away from us. But you gotta cut off his ring finger. And there's a ring on it. This is just to show that you've killed.
Hey, you! Yeah, you! I don't know you!
This guy is Stuart Winterwood. Okay, so now that's done, we go back. I don't see the others, so I'm just gonna go into Ogle's house, talk to him that
If you think that a
he's
missing
gonna
eye will
pay
kill.
his debt. We go out, pay off his debt, we go to
I'm
him,
listening carefully.
tell him that he's no longer gonna be sold. No, he tells us that he's not gonna be sold. And then you give him the severed finger with the ring on it, talk to Jeremy Pitt, and wait for the next day. So I'm just gonna end this episode off here. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.